We'll now take a look at the Training Providers Award. And this award really in recognition of the training providers that can best demonstrate their commitment to developing the skills of their local staff to deliver the OPITO training to the international standards. And of course, we're very, very proud of the world-class OPITO approved training network. And this year we saw double-digit numbers of applicants, which in itself really set a new record and is testimony to the prestigious nature of this award. And of course, it wasn't just about quantity, it was very much the quality of these awards. Some tremendous examples of creativity and innovation in the applications, and this the judges found very impressive. So the finalists for this year, Megamas Brunei, Petrofac Training Services Aberdeen, and PT Samsung Tiara. So let's take a quick look at the video and then we'll announce the winner for this award.
Since March 2000, when Megamas delivered the first OPITO TPOSIT course in the world, Megamas has trained over 50,000 workers on OPITO courses. All our TPOSIT instructors have the OPITO Competence Assurance qualifications. We have developed the local Bruneian staff in managing the OPITO portfolio of standards. For example, Haji Nawi and Warni, who've been with the company over 20 years, have been involved in this type of work. The range of OPITO standards used in the development program has been essentially based on the ER standard. So for example, the TPOSIT, Helicopter Landing Officer, Heli Deck Assistant, Offshore Emergency Response, Team Member and Team Leader. The number of staff involved in the development program has been about 14 staff delivering different modules of the ER standard. And the structure and time frame of the development program between 6 and 12 months. Examples of innovation in the learning and development, we have trained our staff to hold the OPITO Competence Assessor qualifications. We've also sent them on Train the Trainer courses, and internally we have staff development plans and we also have training matrices. At the end of the day though, what we really hope is that the staff will try to develop themselves and do those courses which they really want to do themselves, rather than us forcing them to do courses. They can select what they want to do and develop themselves. We've really worked hard over the years to achieve and maintain the highest standards of OPITO training, never deviating from the standard. We want to ensure that worker safety is always our first and foremost consideration and priority, and that for Megamas, training is not just simply about passing on information. It means assisting people in their learning and understanding of the subject, why it's important and how they can make a difference.
Petrofac Training provides the highest standard of safety, survival and competence-based training. We are extremely proud of our heritage, having worked with the oil and gas industry and OPITO for generations. OPITO standards are regarded as the global benchmark and are very much aligned with Petrofac's core values. We recognise that people are our greatest asset and we are focused on the development of our employees.
The CPP is a bespoke staff training programme that ensures the competence of our instructors to deliver OPITO approved training, including survival, marine and EBS courses. Some staff training programmes can be quite rigid, but the CPP invites a flexible approach to ensure the training is tailored to the individual's needs. Wherever possible, our instructors are encouraged to make use of e-learning, and sharing best practice is essential as part of completing CPP.
For me, the best part about the Petrofac CPP process is the structure it gives our learning and also the confidence it gives instructors to deliver high quality training. On average, it takes about a year for an instructor to advance from an assistant through to full instructor.
With the CPP programme proving to be so successful in our Aberdeen Survival Centre, we now have plans to roll it out across our other training centres, which includes in excess of 70 instructors. The CPP is a supported development tool which really works. This is reflected in our staff retention numbers and delegate feedback, which is consistently positive. We're hugely proud of the CPP programme and see it as a real differentiator for us in the business.
For over 20 years, Samson Tierra has maintained a continuous staff development program to ensure a highly engaged and competent workforce. Since becoming the first OPITO-approved training provider in Indonesia in 2004, we have worked hard to educate both the government and industry on the importance of OPITO and to push for the adoption of OPITO standards in a country where there are no regulations or minimum requirements related to the safety training of workers on offshore installations. Despite this lack of regulation, we have provided OPITO training to over 21,000 personnel from over 2,500 companies. Over the last year, 60 staff have taken part in the development program. OPITO standards used include T-Bossiet, Bossiet, Offshore Lifeboat Coxswain, OERTM, and OHRTM. This program is not exclusive to instructional staff and is open to everyone, regardless of their role in the organization. A personalized staff development portfolio is developed for each employee taking part in the program and includes training, assessment, observation, and appropriate field visits, which are expected to be completed over the year. As a primary tool for their development, all staff are provided with copies of the OPITO ER guidelines. Recognizing the growing importance of e-learning, we also utilize a range of courses from Atlas, including iMist and Authorized Gas Tester. At Samson Tierra, we utilize a school-within-a-school approach to staff development, which requires all new instructors join a structured, intensive one-month training program at our Sanipa training facility, during which they are required to repeatedly attend active classes with students and work hand-in-hand with other instructors to document and demonstrate what they learn each day. At Samson Tierra, we recognize the importance of staff development in ensuring a highly motivated and engaged workforce, and that by investing adequate resources in their development, we ensure that they are among the most knowledgeable and competent instructors, thus helping us to maintain our position as the leading training provider in Indonesia.
And once again, Gordon, if I can ask you to come back, and David, please, to present the award.
Again, 3 excellent finalists, again, to be commended. Excellently done. So the winner, though, for this year is Megamas Brunei.
And a big congratulations to Megamas Brunei. Really well done. And again, congratulations also to our other finalists, Petrofac Training Services Aberdeen and PT Samson Tierra. And well done to all of the people who entered in there. A few words from you, Mohammed.
Thank you. Well, I just like to say thank you very much to OPITO and the OPITO Selection Committee and panel. It's been a long journey for Megamas. I worked for Brunei Shell for 9 years, and Megamas Training Company was my wife's company. And when I left, I was a short-term contract with Brunei Shell. And in 1999, with the oil price at $10 a barrel, I left. I was asked to leave, and I joined Megamas Training Company. We were and Peter worked for us then, and he did a terrific job for Megamas. We were struggling, to be honest with you, and we were really having a hard time. And in 1999, when I joined, it was really tough. But we managed to win the offshore contract, and Brunei Shell wanted the offshore course done to an international standard. We selected OPITO, and we asked OPITO if we could modify the standard to become a warm water standard for Southeast Asia, and they agreed. And so we did that, and we ran the first tropical boat in the world in March 2000, and we're honoured that His Majesty the Sultan came at that time to see us. And we really, from that moment on, we've sort of picked up and done better. When I joined Megamas, we were 27 staff. We're now over 90, and the bulk of them, 90%, are local Bruneians. We've worked hard on the development of Bruneians. People said Bruneians couldn't do it. But I've always believed that you give them the right terms and conditions, they're as good as anybody. And we're supported by the Brunei government. And we've kept the staff. We've kept about 40% of our staff have stayed loyal with the company for over 10 years. And they'll be delighted that we've been recognised today. It's a great achievement for them and for Brunei Dar es Salaam. Thank you very much.